Hi, this is Chuck Kocher, founder and coach at the Transformation Company. We help companies scale up in normal times, and we help companies not only scale up in this difficult time, but also get through this difficult time with the coronavirus. So today we're going to talk about planning. In normal times, you're thinking of long-range planning, mid-range planning, and also short-term planning. And maybe the short term, though, is a quarter. In this case, though, with the virus, you have to think a little bit differently. I'm going to encourage you to think about, first of all, the impact that the coronavirus has had on your company and internally with your people, your culture, how you do business. And then think externally what's happened with the coronavirus. And in this case, we're looking at things on the outside that impact your business, your customers, your vendors, your suppliers, your competition. And maybe you can't even provide your service at this time because you're not a critical essential business. So think of those things and before you start your plan, and then track those things over a long period of time. Next, come up with scenarios. The best scenario is the one that you know the best facts about, what you know you can do or have at least a fairly high probability of executing on. And then you may have two scenarios, one that's worse or maybe one that's even better than what you're looking at today. And things will change. This will change. It's not moving as fast as it did in the beginning, but there will be hopefully not more shutdowns, but hopefully we get back to whatever the new normal will be given the economy. So you got to be looking at those things. So in case something does happen, you can pivot as a company as opposed to sitting there waiting or maybe hoping things change back to what you were expecting. With that said, 30, 60, 90 days out, you have to be watching everything, the trends, the patterns, the facts that you're seeing, and then adjusting your business. It affects your people. It affects your culture. It affects your cash. It affects your execution. And it also affects your impact that you have with your clients. Whether you can sell to them or not, like I mentioned earlier, you still want to maintain that relationship and help them through this crisis. Maybe do some different things in your community. But again, planning's a little bit different now, but you also have to be ready for the future. And at some point, things will shift back and you can get back to scaling up and then growing your company. If you're thinking wisely through this time, you'll be in a much better position than most of your competition. And you'll be positioned to truly grow after the economy shifts back again. So keep those things in mind, but also don't lose sight. Don't lose sight of your BHAG, your vision, the long-term view of your company. You still have a chance to get there. And if you're wise during this time, you may get there even faster afterwards. Next, don't forget about the purpose. Why does your company exist? And it may shift a little bit now that we've moved into this difficult time. And your core values, your culture is everything. Your team is going to help you get there. So hopefully you have strong players that are coming together and not going apart during this difficult time. But no plan can happen unless you have a great set of people behind you and executing that plan. So keep those things in mind and stay tuned. We'll have an upcoming new blog coming up and a new video, again, to help you navigate through this most difficult time. I'm Chuck Kocher, the founder and coach at the Transformation Company. Stay safe and stay well.